What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Lil Clay. So it's currently Thursday, 10:38 a.m. in the morning, and I'm actually, or 10:39, I should say. I'm Echo Show, but I'm about to go. It's now snowing, and I'm about to go outside and go for a walk in the snow. Um, I don't know if I'll go as far as I normally would because, well, it's starting to calm down a little. But I'll show you guys. Oh, come on, man. I can kind of see right there. And I can see a bit better out here. Anyway, I almost wasn't because it was snowing, but because it is starting to calm down a little, and this will probably be the only day I get to do it because I got to go to work tomorrow if they choose not to, or my boss texts me and says, hey, just forget it, just come in next week. I'll probably just, however, just walk like to where the temple is and back because in order to go on the other side I'd have to cross the street, but the roads are slick, so I don't want to risk falling and getting hurt. I'm not too worried about any cars coming because it is pretty last time I went down there really wasn't that much traffic. There was the only time I saw traffic was when I was going up to where the plant is, and then of course there were a few snow plows. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready. If you guys are new here, my name is Lil Clay, and I have high functioning autism. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this video. So, going through my neighborhood now. I might have to put the camera down in a minute because I'm about to put the camera down for a second so I don't accidentally film any of my neighbors' addresses. I'm surprised my one neighbor's kids aren't outside playing in the snow. I figured they'd want to be playing, but I guess not. It's actually pretty quiet today. Then again, it's only like almost 11 o'clock. You don't really see a lot of traffic till like maybe 12, but also there's snow. These roads don't really look real slick. Let's see if I can find a picture to take of the snow. Let's see now. You know what? I'm not gonna do pano out here because so that way if a car comes, I can get off the road. Just took a picture. Anyway, I'm about to. I guess I can kind of show you guys right here. Hopefully no car comes. I don't want to get too much of my neighbor's property, especially since, alright, we'll get a little closer and I'll show you guys. Oh, here comes the car. I think that's my neighbor that lives up the road. I think I've seen that Lincoln before. So I can kind of show you guys. They also fixed that house up. As you know, I've been vlogging about that too. They're finally starting to make some progress. Waited many years, minus the pandemic. Finally went from just making a bunch of racket and shoving dirt around to finally doing some stuff. Get up on the sidewalk. The house looks pretty nice. I'd love to go and take a look inside, but unfortunately Unfortunately, I probably will need permission. Plus, I don't think they're ready for customers yet, because I think I could kind of see in the windows that they're still working on the interior. But it's nice. Alright. Go and get a better look, but I see there's a truck up there. It don't look like anybody's out there, but still, I don't want somebody. Sometimes it can be too quiet. Got one of my neighbors out there trying to get a little windy now, trying to get the snow off his car. So I just saw one car go by. The roads are actually looking pretty good. Did bring some stuff with me just in case. I might go to the Olympic if they're open, because they might be open. I know they weren't open last time, which I didn't expect them to be. But yeah, they were just talking on the news how some of the roads are starting to clear. My mom was supposed to go and get my nephews. I think she almost had to cancel because of the snow, but it looks like she might not have. She might be able to get them after all. That's good. I really like this fence they built. It's kind of nice. It's real nice. Made these trees too. Unfortunately, all the leaves have fallen, but we'll see them again soon in the spring. See Mr. Sun starting to come out. So yeah, this snow is definitely probably going to be gone by the time I either finish walking or get to the Olympic. These roads here don't look real slick to me. Well, there's some, I guess that's what you identify as black ice right up there. Let's see. This is one of the favorite things I would do. One of the things I would do in the snow. And believe it or not, the first time I ever went for a walk was in the snow. Believe it or not. It was snowing and icing, and so I didn't get as far. I walked all the way up to where the Olympic is, and then I turned around because ice was starting to get worse. But the next day I went for a walk again. This time I went up to where the school was. Well, not to where the school was, but to where, kind of near where the this warehouse that I think makes plank wood, and then looks like the Olympics open. But yeah, I went up there, and then I also walked up to the school. There was one time where I walked kind of like where I paced like around the sidewalk that is next to the school. Let's see here. Hopefully I don't slip. One time there was on the sidewalk and I kept slipping. But that was mainly because I wanted to go to the Olympic, but it was too early because my neighbor gave me a coupon. I really could have just gone another time. But anyway, so but anyway, see you guys a good nice view of the snow here. Looks like everyone's still out and about. And I saw a car turn into the Olympic. It looks like there's some vehicles up there. Alright, so here we are out in the take a picture real quick. There we go. Out here in the kind of the busy part of Colfax. And as you can see, it's a lot busier. than it was last time it snowed. I kind of liked it, I won't lie. I mean, I like it, I won't lie. I mean, it was good when it was quiet, but at the same time, there are some noises that still bother me. You know, I'm still your typical autistic man, but I certainly don't like it to be quiet. Like, I'm just not a quiet person. Somebody was honking at me. Y'all feel me? Like, it just ain't me, y'all feel me? Anyway, about to walk to where the temple is. What's funny is I was walking the next day. I went on another walk because they canceled church, and what's this truck gonna do? It's turning up in there. Guessing this is some kind of trucking company. Maybe it's something that fixes trucks, because they got different companies on these semis here. But anyway, so I walked through that little area where that building is that I talk about a lot when I walk by, and I walked there again the next day after it snowed the last time, because like I said, they canceled church. And when when I went for another walk that day, I could still see my footprints that I left when I was walking through the building. It's pretty cool. I always like this building. It looks like something from a movie. Maybe even an anime. Makes me feel like I'm in an anime. But anyway, so I'm gonna take for a little walk right here. Uh-oh. It's like some of the snow is blown off the wind. All of a sudden the sky's coming out. So yep, it's pretty cool. So Mr. Sun's about to take away all the snow. As you can see here, it's already starting to go away a little. I don't know if it was like that before I came up here, but you can see around here, I had a feeling it would melt because there really wasn't a whole bunch like the last time. And plus, there was already a big spot of mist in my driveway and a few little spots as I was walking down it. And then I won't count the part that's on the right side of my house, because that's where my dryer vent is, and I had to run my dryer last night to dry some clothes. So it's pretty beautiful. But yep, I was walking by that building and I actually saw the windows were open. I wanted to take a peek because I've always been curious about that building. All I know is it used to be a place for weddings, maybe to take pictures, and then the Girl Scouts bought it, and now it's nothing. But anyway, even though the windows were plumb open, I didn't want to risk it because I doubt anyone's in there. It looks empty, but I also didn't want to, because I think when I walked to the back of the building one time, it said there was some kind of alarm system, so I didn't want to. I doubt you can set a burglar alarm off if you're looking through the window, but I didn't want to take any chances. Sorry, I'm just making sure nobody's coming up behind me. Alright, so as you can see, it's melting a lot over here. Dang, it melted fast. I used to hate it when it did that growing up. Anyway, makes me really glad that now I'm really glad that I chose to go for the walk today, because as you can see, it's already starting to go away. That happens actually a lot here in Greensboro, North Carolina, or Guilford. And that's the county, because, oh, is that my neighbor? Oh, I wonder if that was my neighbor. I don't think so. Neighbor drives a van like that, so I was wondering if it was her. It didn't look like it was her though. But anyway, yeah, the last time it snowed here, the snow hardly even melted. It was real cloudy. That was the first time where it at least lasted a day before it started to melt. It took like maybe a long time before it melted at my house. I really cherished that moment, and as you can see now, it's back to the way it always is when snow comes around here. So my encouragement to everyone is, and I'll post this on a TikTok too. Oh, comes old Johnny Lie. But anyway, my encouragement to everyone is, if you see something that's not the way it normally is, and it's something that you don't really get to be that way, and it's something good, try to enjoy it. Oh, it's the ambulance. But yeah, try to enjoy it, because you never know when it could be the last. Wonder where that ambulance is going. Just gonna look to make sure nobody's turning. Don't turn, truck. Don't turn. Ooh, look at this truck right here. There we go. It's level. Anyway, I think since these roads aren't real slick, and the Olympic is open. I saw they were open today. After I go on my other side, woo, smell that diesel. I might after I finish walking on my other side, I might go down to the Olympic. And then I'll probably go home, maybe do some stuff around the house. Yep. Alrighty, so as you can see, pretty much most of the snow is melted. It's actually got a few patches here and there, but it's pretty much melted on this entire area here. Glad I got to see some of it before it did. You know, it stinks that it didn't last as long as the last batch did, but if you look at it, probably was for the best, at least for me, because like I said, I might not have to. I probably will, because it is still muddy, but I might. There's a chance I might not have to have my coworker take me or pick me up all the way from my grandparents' house, which literally is like 15 seconds away. But sorry about that. Woo. But and I also would be able to go to work. My budget's been kind of low this week, so I couldn't afford to lose another hour. I know my hour's already going to be different because I have to switch. I had to switch days. I would have worked yesterday, which was Wednesday, but I ended up switching to Friday since it was going to snow. Then my mom, I reckon, is probably or fixing to go and get my nephews. There's no cars coming. We'll have to. It's a pretty good day. Yep. One thing I think so. I guess I'm too far away to show you, but let's see if I can zoom in a little. Hang on, come on now. There we go. about as far as I can zoom, but across that road where the crossing is, there was some houses. Unfortunately, they're getting more torn down. One house they torn down, they haven't even done anything to the land, so I don't know if maybe that house was unlivable and it just had to go. I'm hoping they do something other than businesses for once, because they done turned that whole piece of land, that the houses they already torn down minus the first two. I think had to go, but it's turned into a parking lot for all the trucks. Apparently they ain't playing because there's a security system with the police cameras, like the cameras that got police lights on them, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Apparently that house is for sale right up here. I've seen the people who used to live here. They even have their own little taco trailer right over there. Me and my mom always wanted to go over there, but we never got the chance, unfortunately. I'm really glad this house is at least still here, because this house was abandoned. It actually was. It was both those houses, and then they ended up, and then there was an old semi-trailer right over there, but some people bought it and ended up fixing it up, so that's good. Now it's for sale once again. I do hope somebody buys it. Then again, I know it would be hard to live near traffic, and of course, for some people who aren't a fan of trains like me, I'm sure they probably wouldn't want to live next to the train tracks, but me, that wouldn't bother me. I would definitely go for it because I love trains. Like, you would always see me sitting out there watching for a freight train. Some fall. Nope. Anyway, heading back to the Olympic and get me some bites to eat. I don't know what I'm craving this time.